Hey, what's happening? This is Jerry over at Wealth Dynamics. I hope you're having a terrific night tonight. And I wanted to come at you real quick with a live video on whether or not you should pay interest or taxes. Okay, should you pay interest or taxes? Which one should you be more interested in? Now, the reason I ask this is I have a program called the Sacred Account, and with the Sacred Account, you avoid paying taxes because you pay interest. And so I want to get your thoughts, your feedback, and give you some opinion of mine and perspective of mine on what you should be more focused on, all right? So, guys, here's the deal. Fundamentally speaking, when you earn money, that money needs to be kept and invested and turned into more money. That is the sole reason you earn money. Okay? Like, that's the main thing. Now, in the process of doing that, there are going to be things that try to prevent you from doing this. There are going to be things that try to come in and prevent you from saving, prevent you from keeping money, prevent you from investing money. Some of these things are going to be expenses. Some of these things are going to be taxes. Some of these things are going to be debts. And so when you're looking at, all right, how much money am I keeping? I want you to look at where are the places your money goes to that you're not aware of or you've never confronted, and they go in larger amounts. Okay, is it interest or is it taxes? And if you were to total up your interest paid and total up the taxes you pay and compare them line by line, I can guarantee almost every person on here is going to pay more in taxes over their lifetime than they will in interest. Okay, that's the way the world works. Okay, so when you're setting up, like a lot of times people veer away from interest because they're worried about debt. It's one of those like taboo things, right? You've been taught never have debt, pay off your credit cards. And the reason why is your parents told you to, and the reason why they're telling you to is because they made a bad decision at some point, and they were irresponsible at some point. And they have blanket statemented the entire world of debt with that and made sure you knew about it. It's not based on the future. It's based on an incident that they're stuck on. Okay? So you have to emotionally remove yourself from this equation. It's mathematics. Interest paid is math. Taxes paid is math. You need to determine, all right, mathematically, which one is smarter for me to pay. Okay? So interest, let's handle that first. If you're using interest to your advantage, it's actually a good thing. If you're leveraging to get cash flow, if you're leveraging to get tax advantages, that's actually like a worthwhile reason to pay interest. Okay, now taxes basically go to pay off the interest, the interest that our federal government owes to the Federal Reserve banking system. It doesn't go to all the things we think it goes to. It doesn't go to public works and all this stuff. Yes, some of it goes there. Most of it goes towards our debt. Then the rest of it mostly goes to war. Okay, so when you pay taxes, you are paying interest. I want you to make that connection. That's a logical, factual connection. When you pay taxes, your taxes are primarily paying interest and secondarily paying for war, and then tertiarily, I don't know if that's a word, paying for the other things that you think they pay for primarily. Now that's cute to think about, but it's not true. They're going to interest, then war, then other stuff. All right? So when you ask, all right, do I pay taxes or interest? Realize your taxes are going to go pay interest anyway. So do you want to pay interest on things that you don't actually benefit from? Or do you want to pay interest for things that are going to give you passive income and tax deductions? And where I'm going with all of this, guys, is when you put money in your Sacred Account, you're not going to get taxed on that money ever again. You've removed it from the tax system altogether. You will not pay income tax on the money. Now, when you access the money, you're going to pay interest. You're borrowing against it. Most people get freaked out on that concept that, what, I'm going to pay interest? You're paying interest instead of taxes. Now, the other benefit of interest is because you're taking the money in your account, your Sacred Account, as a loan, which is what you're doing. You put the money in, you borrow against the account, you pay interest on the account you've borrowed against. But because you've done that, you're still earning in the account. You're still making dividends. Your account is still growing. So it really comes down to, what are you going to use that money for? Which is what it comes down to with interest. Why are you paying interest? Are you paying interest because you couldn't afford a couch and you're paying for that now? Or are you paying interest because you're trying to get cash flow? You're trying to get tax deductions. You're trying to build wealth. Most people that avoid interest and go towards taxes made bad financial decisions. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you're dumb. It means you had the wrong information and you operated with what you knew, which was just the wrong information. Okay? So you made bad financial decisions and you're like, all right, well, debt's bad. I would rather pay taxes than interest. But if you're watching this video and you have a good understanding of financial literacy, you realize not all debt's bad. Interest is not bad. Okay, interest is just a transference of money. At the end of the day, it's just money. Okay, what am I doing when I pay that interest? How is it benefiting me? So I want to give you guys that to consider tonight. If you're watching this video and you're like, huh, that kind of made sense. That helped me. I've got a new perspective. Or maybe you're watching this and you're like, I outright disagree with it and I want to check out more because I'm calling BS. I want you to click on the link in the comments. Go to www.sacredaccount.com. Again, that's sacredaccount.com. And I've got a link there that's going to give you access to some great information on the exact concept I'm talking about. How you can set up your sacred account. How you can avoid taxes. Why you would pay interest instead. Okay, these are all things that are going to help you get a better understanding and a better grasp, and ultimately a higher financial literacy level so that you can keep more of the money you make and start multiplying it to generate passive income and ultimately gain financial freedom. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope that video makes sense. If it does, like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you soon. Have a terrific weekend. Bye.